all of our schools take all kids.
I'm so happy to see a child succeed.
I can see that the district really does try to provide for everybody, no matter if it's an affluent school or a Title I school.
I'm not the first principal in CFISD to attend Harvard for the summer.
Oh, well, I grew up in this area.
To see him now standing on a stage, taking questions, I never dreamed in a million years that that's where he would be.
It took 3 times being kicked out here. By the 4th time, they grabbed me and they were like, "You're finishing school."
Hey, they've prepared her in so many ways. Thumbs up to Cypress.
What makes CFISD unique in my mind is that opportunities for students are equal in the most economically challenged portions of our district as the more affluent parts of our district. So there's a real commitment to this community and this board, and I think the staff here in CFISD to give every student a chance to have a productive, enjoyable, winning life.
I wanted to move a long time ago, but I actually stayed in this area so she could finish school at Cypress Springs, so they could be college ready and they could, they're smart. I know parents have a lot to do with their kids and their ability to produce, but the staff at the schools, they have a lot to do with it as well, especially when they believe in your kid and they push them.
Private schools, other types of schools do not necessarily take on the task of educating all students, but public education does, whether it's the most physically, educationally, emotionally challenged student, all the way up to those that we would consider gifted and talented, and everyone in between. They're all accepted and loved in public education, and I don't think there's any greater American tradition than trying to make a winner out of everyone.
I have a son, Jared DiDonato, who was diagnosed with autism. He was in private school up until he was in 2nd grade. And then we moved from Boston to Houston. We checked into a lot of the autistic schools that were here in Houston, and we just absolutely couldn't afford them. And then the other schools, the private schools, we couldn't get into because they didn't have the type of services that Jared needed.
With the private school, which I actually attended when I was younger, it's either pass or not. And it wasn't until I got into public school whenever they were like, "Hey, this kid has dyslexia. He's not slow. He just has dyslexia. We have to put in a form that he can actually understand it." And they really helped provide a different system of learning that caught me up to my grade.
One of the things that I take great pride in is that people that graduate from here and go on and get college degrees, or whether they go into the workforce, whether they get advanced degrees, no matter what they do in life, they want to come back to Cypress-Fairbanks and this community because they remember how they were cared for, how so many caring people, not only in the school system but in the community, took great interest in their success as students.
My name's Ellen Whiteley, and I'm a 3rd grade math science teacher at Haregrove Elementary. I went to Haregrove, and I'm a product of Cy-Fair, and I love all those teachers. They made such a difference in me.
I'm Lillian Howard. I'm a family practice physician working for Memorial Hermann Medical Group in Cypress. I started kindergarten at Holbrook Elementary and was part of their first graduating class, and went to Dean Junior High and graduated from Jersey Village High School.
We use the term opportunity for all, and people may say, well, that's you're talking about students, but that's not only who we're talking about. In Cypress-ISD, we have opportunity for professionals that work within this district. We have opportunity for paraprofessionals. We have opportunities for all of the trades that you can come to Cypress-ISD and grow professionally.
My goal was actually try to get employed by the district, and it took 8 years, but here I am now, and I've been given a lot of opportunity to grow and educate myself, and really my professional career has taken off since I've come here.
The opportunity for all certainly is about students, but it's about everyone that lives and works in this community. We have great relationships with all of our businesses. We have great relationships with our financial institutions. We have unbelievable partnerships with our faith-based community.
We are an amazing district, but we know that we will continue to grow as our communities grow, as our communities change. And so being open to that possibility, is probably the strongest level of encouragement that I sense, that I feel.
I think Cy-Fair was great in making this happen because of the resources that they had.
You could hire anybody, but you chose me and you grew me. I didn't start off like this.
I think if I'd gone to private school, I would have gotten some computer classes, but probably not such a diverse course.
I stayed to keep her with her track team and to keep her at that school because I believed in them. I would have been gone.
And doing family practice, I've seen my patients grow and have kids, and I know the families, and that makes it very, very fulfilling for me.
We encourage our teachers to do the professional development. If you drive by the Berry Center on any given day during the summer, it is packed. And it's packed because our teachers are exploring those opportunities to continue to grow.
And I actually became on the honor roll for a while. And I never thought that was ever going to happen in my life.
I think that makes CFISD unique even among public education, in that we want to make sure that all of our students have a chance to succeed.